Hey y'all, hey. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. Come on in here. Please hit that like button. If you are not subscribed and you would like to subscribe, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you are what? Appreciated. So, y'all, I know it's been like a little minute for me. I told y'all when I made that last video that I probably wasn't going to be coming back on for the month of July. So I decided, I will come back August. I actually have a plan in work for me to be able to come on here live, actually on StreamYard, because I want to be. Even though I like the other little virtual setup, I think it's cool, but I'd rather do the StreamYard because I don't know, it's just a different vibe, and for what I'm doing, it's the atmosphere is right for it. So I'm so excited. Um, it's really like remarkable how I'm able to use this opportunity to be a positive impact because I want positivity to follow me. I don't want negativity to follow me. Like, y'all, I got this situation. And I'm sure I've told y'all about this situation before because I've told y'all a lot of things, especially when it's like relevant and I can actually use it for something that's purposeful. So I got this girl. I told y'all about her. I remember it because I said she used to sit behind me. And for whatever reason, her team is like pretty much always following my team. So it's like, dang, everywhere we go, everywhere we sit, she over here somewhere near me. So I have, I don't trip off of her. If anything, I just be looking at her like if I take a glance or, she gotta walk past me every time. Like she could do anything. I think something's like mentally wrong with her. I think I just understood that today, but I have so much love and respect for the people I work with, the people I don't know, but I see every day, the days that I'm at work or whatever. When I see them, there's just a kind, genuine courtesy, that people have. If you're walking out the door, we have to be very secure. We can't just walk inside the door without, notifying yourself or whatever, without saying too much. So, but when you're walking out the door, you don't have to notify yourself, but people, just out of courtesy, people will hold the door for you, just out of courtesy, like, hey, coming out, come on, genuine love, genuine respect. But her, it's just so happened. I'm like, I came back from my break and I was pretty much trying to get my work done, so I didn't like get up too much. So, genuine courtesy, you hold the door, hey. Oh baby, when she see me, we coming at the and I'll be like, that's the divine time, okay? But when we coming past each other, she purposely be trying to shut the door. I'm like, you look evil. But you know what? It's so funny because this door, she couldn't do it on this door because this door, it takes a minute before it closed. It got a little delay to it. So while she thought she was trying to close the door on me, it's not gonna work like that, boo boo. It's on a delay. Like you on a delay. I ain't trying to be funny, but for real, something is wrong. So I was like, walked out the door like, thank you, Jesus, because God held that door open for me. While she thought she was trying to be funny and evil, and it's so weird because I'm like, I tried to like resolve the situation with her. I tried to see like what's wrong. What did I do? Is it okay? She didn't want to talk. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, you don't want to still riding around with 22 tags, okay? While you trying to hold a grudge against me, you need to be holding some money in your pocket and take care of your responsibilities, okay? It's not me you mad at, little boo. It's your life that you mad at because I feel like it's so weird because she has told me so much incriminating stuff, but I'm not gonna go tell on you. I don't care, okay? I removed myself from anything that you was doing that was against the code of conduct, okay? I might have saw it. I ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? Unless it's, and I know they say you're supposed to be a snitch. No, you don't know these people. These people they crazy. So you can never try to hold that against me and say I gotta be a snitch. If it ain't affecting nobody to where it's going to like harm them, bring harm to people, I ain't snitching, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I will remove myself and act like I ain't see nothing, okay? Because I ain't got nothing to do with it. So I know some very incriminating stuff about her, stuff that she has told me. And so I don't know if she would ever think, because the issue happened when I had made a comment and I was just joking or whatever. And I said something about like HR. I was like, yo, your outfit is not like HR approved, right? So that obviously frustrated her some way. And she must have came up with this thing that I'm going to go to HR on her one day. I don't care. I don't want to go see HR. I don't need to go see HR. If I need anything, I know who to go to. Okay, my manager. I don't have to ever go see HR. If I walk past HR in the hallway, I try to keep it very brief. Okay, very brief, because you know HR the people that walk you out the door. Okay, HR the people that decide whether or not you gotta go. Because one thing an HR office is for, like, you think it's for you think they're for the people. No, they are there to prevent themselves, the company, from getting sued. Okay, so they got to make sure if they ever let a person go, they got to make sure it's in, it's in line with guidelines or whatever. They did their paper trail before they kick you out the door. They're going to make sure they do their paper trail. But it's just so weird because I don't know why this girl's still holding a grudge. I think it's been almost 5 years, okay? And I guess because she saw me come up from like the entry level all the way, to where I am today. So maybe it could be that. But she doing her team getting paid more than my team. She moved to a team that get paid more. So what you jealous for? Maybe it's my beauty. Maybe it's the way people love me. Because it's so funny. She used to be like, she was so close to us, the way our desk was set up and where we used to sit. Like she'll come over or whatever, and she'll be talking to the people on my team, my coworkers who I, parlay with or whatever, and she'll be all up on, showing them this and showing them that, and she got to be all close to them or whatever. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, But now she can't do that because our desks are set up very differently now. So she can't just come over and just, parlay with my team. And that probably make her jealous because I parlay with my team and engage with them. Like, I see them more probably than anybody. You see, well, I don't have to work, I see them like at least 24 hours out the week. Okay. So, but we always still in connection those other 16 hours or whatever. But it's just crazy how people can be jealous because of the way people love you. Jealous of people and don't even know what they going through themselves. Like, you couldn't walk in my shoes or go through what I've gone through, and I don't want to go through what you've gone through. Because clearly you are mad at your life. Clearly there is a problem and you got some misguided anger and you're trying to take it out on me. Okay. So it's just crazy. But I wanted to bring this story up because it happened today, but that's not what I want to focus on. But I'm focusing on being a better person, being a better version of myself, elevating who I am. I couldn't imagine just staying stuck and stagnant and people just wondering when something gonna change. Well, if you want stuff to change, if you're tired of going through the same thing, if you're tired of the same people with your name in their mouth, if you are tired, clearly there is something that needs to be changed because you can't continue to do the same thing, and think you're gonna get a different result. You're not. Okay, you're gonna keep getting the same result. You keep putting out what you putting out into the atmosphere, whatever that is, it's coming back to you all the way 10 times. So if you want something different to come back to you, put something different in the atmosphere. I can't believe people continue to waddle in the same mess that's been going on for 5 years. Like, dang, somebody should have got a degree. Dang, somebody should have got a new career. Dang, somebody should have bought a house. Dang, somebody should have elevated in some way, made a family, found a husband. You ain't got time for the drama. Like, dang. It has to be an end point to the mess because you cannot continue to live through mess and think that you're going to have anything different than mess. Okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing on my channel. I'm going to be bringing what positivity is so people can understand and grasp and be able to live life in a positive light, live life to be a better person. Not just because you want to, we're not perfect, of course, but it's going to be better for you. Okay? It's going to be better for your life, for you to elevate in life, for you to see God work in your life, for you to see the change, for you to see your growth. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to come on here and show you how it is that you can live life. You don't have to come on here and do what you want. I don't care what people do. People can do whatever it is that their hearts desire. It just might not be good for them. Okay? It just might not have a good resolution. Okay? But I know who I am, and I know that I can be whatever the audience want me to be, but the audience might want me to be something that is not in line with the morals and values that I grew up with, in the morals and values that I stand on today. So if the audience can't get with the positivity, that ain't got nothing to do with me, because there is an audience for the positivity. There is an audience that want to know how I can be a better me, how I can prosper in life, how I can figure out how to get my life on track. There is an audience for it. Okay, you ain't got to be nasty, honey. You can go get a degree. At the amount of time that people spend being negative online, you could have went and obtained a degree to get the finances, to get the money that clearly got people in an uproar. But hey, who am I? I ain't judging. Okay? I'm simply trying to help people to be a better them. Okay? While helping myself to be a better me. And you got to stay rooted and grounded in the word of God, because you can't do nothing without him. And y'all know that. So I stand on Jesus for real. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all in the comments.